Jamal's alarm rang every evening at 9:30 p.m. He'd roll out of bed in his cramped, one-room apartment, grab a day-old sandwich from the fridge, and head to the gas station where he worked the night shift. It wasn't glamorous. The pay was barely enough to cover rent and bills. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, and the customers came in waves, some polite, others grumpy, most treating him like part of the background. Jamal had learned to stay quiet. People weren't interested in hearing about his ideas. To them, he was the gas station guy, someone who rang up their snacks and mopped the floors. Invisible, replaceable. But Jamal carried a secret that in his backpack was a battered old laptop, and in his pocket, a worn notebook filled with sketches, diagrams, and scribbled notes. For years, he had been obsessed with an idea, an app that could help people budget in real time, showing them exactly how every small expense added up. He had seen too many customers struggle, swiping cards that were declined, counting coins for gas. He knew the problem firsthand, because he lived it. Every night, during the slow hours between midnight and dawn, Jamal opened his laptop behind the counter. He taught himself how to code using free YouTube tutorials and online forums. At first, it was painfully slow. Lines of code crashed, the app froze, but Jamal was patient. He believed in it. Still, years passed without recognition. His friends laughed at his little project. His family told him to find a second job instead of wasting time. Even his boss at the station caught him once and muttered, "Don't know why you bother, man. Nothing ever comes of stuff like that." Jamal kept going anyway. One rainy night, everything changed. A woman named Vanessa pulled into the gas station with a flat tire. She looked exhausted, dressed in a sharp business suit, clearly coming from a long day at work. While waiting for a tow truck, she came inside to buy coffee. Jamal, trying to be polite, offered her a seat and something warm while she waited. She noticed his open laptop on the counter, lines of code, and a colorful sketch of a budgeting app glowing on the screen. "What's that?" she asked casually. For the first time in years, someone was curious. Jamal explained, nervously at first, then with passion, how his app could help people like him, living paycheck to paycheck, actually see where their money went. Vanessa listened intently as it turned out. She wasn't just any customer. She was a financial consultant with connections in the startup world. "Have you ever pitched this to anyone?" she asked. Jamal laughed. "No one would take me seriously. I work at a gas station." But Vanessa did. She introduced him to a friend who was an angel investor. Within months, Jamal had funding to refine his idea and a small team to help him polish the app. He worked harder than ever, balancing the station job until the app officially launched. The response was overwhelming. People downloaded it by the thousands. Reviews poured in from college students, single parents, and everyday workers thanking him for creating something practical and easy to use. Investors noticed, media outlets wrote articles, and before long, Jamal was running a small but growing tech company. 2 years later, he no longer worried about rent. He had an office, employees, and a sense of purpose that felt unreal after so many years of being overlooked. Yet success didn't make him forget. Sometimes, Jamal would drive past the gas station late at night. The fluorescent lights still buzzed, and a new attendant stood behind the counter. He remembered those lonely shifts, the feeling of invisibility, and the quiet persistence it had taken to keep going when no one believed in him. Now, when he spoke at community events or startup conferences, Jamal always ended his talks with the same reminder. Being overlooked doesn't mean you have nothing to offer. Sometimes it just means the world isn't ready for you yet. But if you keep building, keep believing, when the right moment comes, everything changes.
If you enjoyed this story and would like to see more from us, click the like and subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.